Okay, you guys, so we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Kim Kardashian going live yesterday. She went live and she was very quiet. She never said anything. I saw the clip. If I can find it, without anyone speaking over it, I'm going to include it for you guys. Now, in case you've missed it, what had happened was Kimmy Cakes went live, honey. And I believe she was sitting on a bed or a sofa. She had her gadget. She had her phone. She was checking something. Then she put the phone flat, face up, knowing that people are gonna zoom in to see what she had going on the face of her phone screen. So she went live and she was just there fidgeting, messing around her gadgets, not talking to the people, not saying anything. And many people were like, oh my God, this is such a weird behavior. Why is Kim live without speaking? Kim is not saying anything. What is going on? Is it an accidental live or what's going on, right? And there could be two reasons for that. It could have been an accidental live video. Yes, that happens. But oftentimes, it is a strategic, what they call comment farming. Do you know how they do the clip farming wherein they may clip a live video and a portion of the clip will have specific segments, like when DDG wanted to remain relevant and DDG was on live stream, his mama was in the car, and he intentionally played a song that he sang about Hallie, and then when it got to Hallie's name, he cut it off. While he never said anything, he knew the internet would have run wild with it, right? And he knew that it would form a wave of discussion and people would say he snubbed Allie, shaded Hallie, and he knew that his little minions would come out and say he didn't do that, why he needed to do that. He could have just not played a song, but that's it. If the song got cut off right at Hallie, it was intentional. If he just wanted to skip, he knows the song, he knows the intro, he could have skipped the song, right? But he didn't skip the song. So he knew what he was doing. So that is what Kimmy Cakes is doing in this instance. When she went live, she didn't speak. It was a comment farming. So if they're not getting enough engagements, right, on any platform, and if they are about to do a launch, remember I told you guys a couple weeks ago when we saw Lewis Hamilton and that young lady at the beach where we saw the photo, and then Kim unfollowed Lewis Hamilton, and I said to you guys, a launch is coming. And I said to you, look for Kim to pop out after this with Lewis Hamilton to say everything is okay. And I said to you, she's going to use the media. I said she was going to use Bianca. We may see some article about Bianca's friends not liking her. And then in each paragraph, they insert Kim. But instead of that, Kim launched a product wherein she copied Bianca's art bezel out piece, and she created a Skims product from that, and the Skims product went live. I think it's about 24 hours at this point. What are the chances that Kim went live? Do you see what they always do? Kim went live just around the launch of the Skims product, and she was on the live not saying anything. It was meant to drive traffic towards her. These are the things they do to get the traffic. I explained to you guys that once they do these little things, right? So let's say when she was on live, I saw 13,000 people jumping on in no time. 13,000. Remember that they've lost some bot followings because Meta went in and cleaned up a lot of these celebrity accounts, and Kim Kardashian had close to 20 million bot followers. Close to no. The Kardashians in general combined had close to 20 million. Kim and Kylie had the highest amount of bot followers, right? But the Kylie Jenners in general, all combined, had about 20 million. Meta went in, they created a software that removed all the bot following from the platforms, right? So, remember, I said to you guys, the moment that we saw Lewis Hamilton and that girl, I said to you guys, it's all intentional. Don't think that it is some accidents, even though we may troll her and laugh at her to say Lewis Hamilton doesn't want to have anything to do with her. But he really doesn't. It's all PR. But what Kim has to do is that Kim has to find a way to milk the cow and to get everything out of this partnership, collaboration, for whatever it's worth. So Kim is coming up with strategic ways of just being creative. Kanye West is not in the picture. No one is, who's looking at that picture without Kanye? No one. Absolutely no one, honey. So, if no one is looking at the picture, what is Kim going to do? She's going to do things to drag people's curiosity. Because when 13,000 people goes live, right? I want you to think about that in dollars. And many people don't understand that this is how social media works. They don't have to be actively buying the product. Right? So when she goes live and 13,000 people goes live, right? When Kim comes with a product launch after that, if 1,300 people, if 10% of those who were on live, which is about 1,300, if I'm remembering math correctly, if 1,300 people immediately jump onto that site, right? And then buys that product. If 1,300 people goes on, you know what the other affiliated sites are going to do? Because remember that everything is controlled by bots. All the bots that are connected with the affiliated sites, they're going to say, this site is performing up here. We need to send everyone over here to this site because something is going on over here where 1,300 people were currently actively involved in. So we're going to show skims to everyone. And then if you go on TikTok, you're going to see skims. If you go on Facebook, you're going to see skims. If you go on wherever, and they pay to advertise on other sites. You will go on Fenty Beauty and you're wondering, what the hell is Fenty Beauty doing advertising on skims? Is because they said to Fenty Beauty, listen, I'm going to give you guys, for example, $50 million each year. In exchange, I just need you to give me a lot of floaty on your website to remind people that Skims also sells identical products. They're doing this now. They're playing for, I call them floaties, right? So they are, they call it networking, right? All these sites are connected together. No matter how you see them in the streets not getting along, when it comes to the business aspect of it up here, the people who runs their business has one job. The people who runs Skims, Fenty Beauty, Savage X Fenty, Victoria's Secret, whatever, Black Bow, you name all these sites. All the people who run these sites, they have one job. They don't care who likes who down here because they know it doesn't matter. Even if they care about who likes who down here, it doesn't allow them to keep their job. Their job is right up here, right over in this corner. And their job is to ensure that they all are doing a good job of doing their job. So, what is doing a good job of your job? I want a slot on your site. I need to put a floaty. So Fenty's going to reach out to Skims and say, hey, Skims, I need to put a floaty on your site. Down here, Kim and Rihanna is not on speaking terms, but up here, the people who runs their business, they don't even know each other. They have one intention. They want to put some floaties on each other's side to drive the traffic because guess what? You know how they see you all as cold statistics. We're all just numbers for them. We're not cold statistics, but we're all just numbers for these people. So when Skims managers So when Skims manager and Fenty Beauty manager come together and they decide that they're going to go into a contract for them to do, you know, in ad on each site, and everyone is doing it. And when you go on Amazon, you're seeing Amazon telling you, oh, you can just click on this link here to go over to Skims and shop Skims and check out through Amazon if you don't trust Skims with your credit card, because we know that a lot of you think that Kim Kardashian is a thief. It's not verbatim, but that's what it's there to do. It's telling you, hey, did you know that you can shop on Skims and check out through Amazon? Because since Amazon has existed far longer than Skims, and Amazon is good with resolving payment issues, credit card fraud, theft, reimbursing you, getting your good insurance on your credit and debit card, you can go ahead and shop on Skims. We will be there whenever you're ready to check out for you to ensure that your credit card is kept safe. And if anything happens, you guys know we have a good history of fixing that. That's what all these people are coming together to do. So even though in real life, we're not cold statistics, but when we go on these sites where we become literal cold statistics, we're just numbers. It's all a numbers game. They don't know Sally, but Sally shops and we want Sally's money. And if Sally is going to give Skims $50, chances are Sally may have $20 left, can give to Fenty Beauty. Chances are she may have another $5 somewhere there can give to Amazon. Chances are she may have $15 that she can give to Walmart. And this is how these businesses look at us. They don't care about what we think about them or anything. They want to get our money. Do you know how celebrities say, oh, you guys are so obsessed with us? They are more obsessed with us than how we are obsessed with them. But they hate that we can talk about them and make money off them while they have to sit there and be strategic about tricking us. They hate that we can be authentic about how we see them, but they cannot be authentic about how they see us. They have to package stuff and sell it to us and make it impressive. And they have to pitch us and be impressive on pitching us. So when Kim went live, that was comment farming to drive traffic to her sales channel and to boost an upcoming launch that she has. Kim has an upcoming launch, and I keep telling you guys, you're gonna see it. If it's not Kim, Skims, and Lewis Hamilton, it's gonna be Skims and Ferrari. And I said we may see Kim and Lewis Hamilton first, and then we may see Skims and Lewis Hamilton or Skims and Ferrari. I've been telling you guys that everything that she has done up to this point, I told you guys she was gonna do it. This is how these people make their money. And then, if you're not smart enough, you will not know how to read into the play. And don't be surprised if you see Ye say something shady about Kim. Because Kim may reach out to Kanye and say, hey, I need a little favor. I just need you to say one shady little thing about me. And in return, I'm going to do this for you. Yeah. Kim may say, okay, they've been blocking you from the show. I'm going to see if my people can talk to those people for you to get a go-ahead on your show. They all work together at the end of the day, but Kanye is going to come back and tell us at some point in time. That's the only person we can trust in all of this, because he's going to come back and he's going to tell us. So I see a lot of people wondering why Kim was live and not saying anything. It's all PR. It's either it was accidental, and honey, we've heard enough to know nothing these people do it's never an accident. They know what they're doing. Don't trust them. Don't trust them, okay? But Kim is coming up with a major launch. Look out for it. It is coming, right? Remember, I told you so. Just like how I've been reading and I've been telling you that Barney has some shows coming up, and so why she's engaging in the toxicity and the toxic mess and riding the wave of the toxicity. I know you guys are seeing it. I'm telling you, that's how these people work. That's how they're all the same. None of them are different. They're not different, honey. They're not. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Peace.